guys, long time no talk. I know it's been forever since I filmed a video, but I've been so busy, and I feel like that's like my excuse every time is that I'm so busy, but I really am like super busy. I literally have no life because I work like every single day of my life. Recently, I bought myself a new computer. I bought myself a MacBook so that I can edit my own videos and I don't have to use my sister's. Jess is broke anyways, but she got herself a new computer too. But I finally bought myself my own computer so that I can edit videos and upload them whenever I want, so I'm super excited about that. I'm gonna have a lot of fun videos coming up for sure. Here's my baby. Look at how beautiful. Anyways, so I went on Twitter and asked you guys for some video requests, and I got one that said to do a 5 Sauce concert experience video, which I thought was like such a great idea. I was gonna do that anyways, but I just kind of forgot about it. But that is what I'm gonna do today, and I'm super excited because it was kind of a crazy day, to be honest, but I'm so excited. So if you guys don't know, I went to Las Vegas for the Vegas show on Rock Out With Your Socks Out, and yeah, I live in Missouri, so it was kind of a long way to travel just for a concert, but they weren't coming to Missouri, so I was like, might as well make this a fun trip. Other reason that I kind of justified going to Las Vegas for a concert was because it was a day before my 18th birthday, so I was like, why not? Let's just do it. It'll be fun. I will also be inserting some pictures and stuff from the concert. Basically, it was at Mandalay Bay, and Mandalay Bay is the most beautiful place ever. Like, I just love it so much there. But yeah, so I remember I was super nervous because I had never gone to a concert by myself before. I remember walking in and I didn't really know what I was doing because there was like a huge line of girls, and I'm like, I had sound check, I had VIP for that show, so I didn't really know where to go. But I remember I was like asking people, I was like, is this where the VIP line is, blah blah blah, and I saw people having these like little lanyard things that I thought that were for VIP, and I'm like, oh my god, I totally missed VIP or something, whatever, because I didn't have my lanyard. But they were selling some at the little merch booth, so that kind of explains it now. But I was so scared, I was like, no, I missed it, what have I done? I didn't miss it. So I waited in line for about like 30 minutes to an hour, and I finally got through. I got my little sound check thing. Super cool. Finally, we start going through the doors, and I'm sitting there like low-key fangirling to myself because I didn't have anyone there with me. I didn't have any of my friends there with me. So I didn't have anyone to like get excited with, just myself. So I'm like, okay, this is kind of lame, but I was still very excited. So we go into the little arena thing, and I remember standing there for a minute, and then I see Ashton come up with his little man bun. I hate you. He was the first one that I saw, and I was like, oh my god, they're real, what is this? And then I saw Luke, Callum, and Michael come up, and then, you know, we were like asking them questions and stuff. I didn't ask them questions because I was too scared, and I didn't want everyone looking at me. I just felt very awkward. But they were answering questions, blah blah blah, and then the night before my concert, they released a new song, She's Kinda Hot. And they actually, like, my little sound check group were the first people to ever hear She's Kinda Hot live, so I kind of felt a little special there, but it was really magical and I loved it. And then they sang Beside You, and then they're like, okay, see you at the show, bye, and then we all left. Went and sat down by myself. I went to go charge my phone because it was like dying, and then I realized, I was like, I don't even know where to go like after this. And then I went up to this lady because I realized that I asked someone, I was like, where's the general admission line? Like, where do you stand for that? They're like, over there, you have to have a wristband and stuff. And I was like, where's my wristband? I didn't get one. So I go up to this lady that was doing like the whole, that was like, I don't know, she was in charge of everything. So I went up to her and I told her that I had like paid for my general admission and stuff, and then I didn't know where to go and I didn't get a wristband and stuff. And I had to sit there and like wait for her to bring me my wristband. And this other girl I was standing with, she was crying because this lady was telling her that she wasn't going to get her general admission seat or whatever. So then we kind of became friends because, you know, we were bonding over the same thing, not having our tickets that we were supposed to have. But that was my fault because I didn't have the lady check my ticket, which I didn't even know you were supposed to do. But anyways, it all worked out. So I finally got my wristband, And I was sitting in line with this girl, we were talking and stuff, and then all of a sudden this lady comes up and she's like, okay guys, everyone get in a single file line and we're gonna go into the venue, blah blah blah. So we all stand up and everything, and then when we start walking, the girls in the front are like holding their arms up like this and they're like, no one's gonna pass us, blah blah blah. Whoever gets there first gets the better seats, you know? And like people were running and pushing and being psychotic. It's like, yo, chill out. This girl grabs me and she's like, come on, we're gonna get good seats. So she grabs me and we're running and we end up getting really good seats. I got like right there by the barricade. I'll put in some videos if I can to show you how like close I was. General admission, if you don't know, it's like where you're standing. I swear to you, it was like maybe an hour and a half of standing there looking at nothing. Like they had huge like TVs on the wall, like not TVs, but like huge projector screens on the walls, and they were showing like music videos and stuff. And I remember every single time they would play She's Kinda Hot on that stupid thing, my eardrums were going to bust because of all the screaming. I was like, okay, this is a little crazy. And these girls behind me kept pushing me and like trying to get in front of me, and I'm like, hold up, no. I did not just stand here for almost 2 hours for you to just push me out of the way, like no. Anyways, so finally their opening act came on, Hey Violet, and they did some stuff, blah blah blah. It was really cool. And at that time I was starting to like get like not as annoyed as I was, because it was like finally exciting and fun. After Hey Violet, it took like another hour for them to come on. I was like, are you kidding me? And then all of a sudden, like, you just see the lights go off a little bit, like it's really dark. The huge projection screen, I can't say that, projection screen, like lit up with this countdown, and it's like, oh my god, they're about to come out on stage. I was like freaking out. And then all of a sudden Ashton is like drumming away and he's like rising up on his drum set, and then they all come out and then they start singing, and it was just so amazing. I love it so much. But yeah, I'll try to put in some clips. I don't want to put in like a lot of them for copyright reasons, but I will try to put in like some of the clips of them, you know, doing their thing or whatever. But after that, I was basically standing there having a great time. Literally, Luke came in front of me like 5 times. He was right there in front of me, and then Michael came in front of me, and then Callum, and I was like, oh my god, I love these people so much. Luke kept looking at me and I was like low-key freaking out. I was trying to like act cool and stuff, but I don't know if it worked, but he kept looking at me and I was like, nope. So basically the whole concert was just a blast. I had so much fun. Like I never thought that I could go to a concert by myself and have as much fun as I did, but it was like actually really fun. I was so sad whenever it was over, because the lights came back on and it's like, no, I don't want this to be over, because then I'm gonna have to come all the way back home and then be sad about it. But I remember when whoa, they were coming out on the little catwalk, taking their final bows or whatever, saying bye. I remember Ashton came over and threw his drumstick in the air, and that was a mess. Like, I could have easily caught that drumstick. It was right there, but these people were pushing me, and I literally almost got trampled because I'm a small person, and these people were going crazy over this drumstick, and I accidentally knocked this girl's hat off of her head because people were pushing me. I was like, sorry, and she's like, it's okay. But I literally almost got like trampled. Oh yeah, okay, so after the concert's done everything, I was walking out, and I had never been to Mandalay Bay before. I've been to Vegas before, but I've never been to Mandalay Bay. So I didn't really know where I was going. I was by myself, except I was with, like, obviously a shit ton of people, but I didn't know any of them. So I remember I was walking out trying to make my way through this huge crowd, and then all of a sudden these girls start screaming so loud. I was like, oh my god, what is going on? I was like, the first thing that popped into my head is like, they're like somewhere around here. I have to try to find them. Turns out they weren't really there. It was just they were filming. These people had huge cameras and they were filming for something, and all these people were like screaming and waving at the camera. I don't know where that video is, but I would like to see it because I'm sure you can see my face looking at all these people like, what the fuck are you doing? At that point, I was kind of like not very happy because I just wanted to get out of this crowd. Like, I got really bad anxiety because I couldn't leave. Then these people started screaming and yelling and crying, and I'm like, oh my god, chill. Yeah, so then I'm walking through this whole casino trying to find my parents. I'm like that kid in the Parent Trap that calls his mom when he's at camp and he's like, Mom, can you pick me up? I'm scared. That was literally me. So I'm literally sitting in a corner on my phone trying to call my mom, and I'm like, Mom, where are you? Like, I can't find you anywhere. It was just a huge mess, but all in all, it was a great day. It was a great concert. Also, I forgot to say, whenever I was standing in the VIP line to go get my ticket, well, I first walked up to the line and I was like confused. I didn't know where I was supposed to go, and all of a sudden these girls start screaming. Justin Taylor went to go see if it was them or if they saw them or whatever, and they came back and said, yeah, we saw Callum, we saw Luke. And I was like, are you kidding me? I was so mad, so I was like, I could have gone with you and I could have seen them and like met them. Turns out it wasn't actually them, it was just their opening act, but I was still like really mad because they told me that they saw Luke and Callum, and I was like angry, but it was so sad getting in our taxi and like leaving Mandalay Bay. I was so sad. It was like my heart. They're somewhere around there in that place, but I just can't find them. I was so sad. It was like, but on a happy note, they recently came out with tour dates. Actually, not recently, this was back in October, but they're coming to Kansas City. I got tickets to see them again in August, and I'm super excited about it. I can't wait to see them again and hear all their new stuff. And they're coming to Kansas City, so that's even better. I don't have to fly across the country to see them. I can just drive to the stadium this time. It's great. I'm super excited about it. Anyways, so that is it for this experience video. It was kind of weird. I feel like it was maybe kind of boring a little bit. It seems more exciting in my head because I actually lived through it, but now telling it back, it's like, okay, it's not very exciting. It was really exciting. Anyways, so this is my first video back on my channel. I'm super excited to be able to film and edit videos for you guys again, like I said. Also, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I miss YouTube and I miss making videos every day, but now that I have my own laptop, I can finally edit and upload and do whatever I want, whenever I want. It's going to be so exciting. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I will have tons more videos, and yay, I'm so excited. If you guys want to keep up with me, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I am always on Twitter and Instagram. I will have my links linked in the bottom bar and also on the screen. My usernames are both the same, so it's really easy to find me. And I think that's it. I'm terrible with outros. I will definitely be seeing you guys in my next video. Bye!